So you guys dig up dinosaurs? Try to. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by once again, coming at you for another retro VHS showcasing. Today I'm coming at you to showcase the original North American VHS release of Jurassic Park. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Now it's interesting, this VHS wasn't released in the same year that the movie came out in theaters. This movie wouldn't be released on home video in North America until the October of the following year. This being released in the theaters in the summer of 1993, it wouldn't be released until October of 1994 in North America on home video. So looking at the back here, we've got copyright 1994, MCA Home Video Incorporated. I was working at Suncoast when this came out on home video, and I want to say a week before it was due to come out on home video, some other store like Sam Goody or some other store in the mall put this out a week early, because they had them in the stores. Just because it was due to come out on a certain day doesn't mean they didn't have them in the stores. So maybe they put them out as soon as they got them or something like that. They put them out a week early, like just completely breaking like the law and the street date, situation. Everything has a predetermined day it's supposed to come out and everything like that. So all the stores can put it all out at the same day and stuff. So some store in the mall that was in the same mall as Suncoast I worked at put it out a week early, and I remember my manager saying, "Well, since he broke the law and he's the one who did it first, we can put it out a week early too." So we put it out a week early as well, which made no sense to me. It's like I thought two wrongs didn't make it right, but that's just a little fun history of my experience with the movie on home video. I got to basically take home a VHS release version of it a week early before it was actually supposed to come out. This one, I got the widescreen version. This one is the full scan version that I didn't get until years ago at Half Price Books. But actually on release date they released a widescreen version in addition to pan and scan back in '94 on VHS, which was really unheard of, especially because the movie wasn't even like a Panavision super wide movie. But you could tell that they were taking this home video release of Jurassic Park really seriously if the same day the pan and scan version came out, a widescreen VHS tape also came out of it. Looking closer at the cover here, we've got this is your standard pan and scan version of Jurassic Park from October 1994 VHS. We've got as you can see, a Half Price Books clearance sticker. I must have gotten this tape from sometime in maybe June or something like that of 2007. Obviously you're just beyond classic artwork here, just a Jurassic Park logo on black with your tagline and an adventure 65 million years in the making. On the bottom here you've got your all your credits and stuff like that. And once again, just like with the early 90s VHS release of The People Under the Stairs that I showcased, you've got a really cool, I really liked what Universal did with their VHSs in the early to mid 90s, and the stereo surround closed caption and their little logo on the bottom right there. It's pleasing to the eye in my opinion. Looking at the right spine, we've got your early to mid 90s MCA Universal Home Video logo and the really cool Jurassic Park logo on black, and they even added the little picture of the T-Rex, skeleton skull thing in the little black on red there in a little circle. VHS Hi-Fi Dolby Surround Stereo 81409. Looking at the left spine, we're seeing basically deja vu. Top of the VHS tape looks like that. Taking a closer look at the back of the VHS, we've got our barcode and VHS and basically copyright information or copyright year up there on the top left corner, along with the MCA Universal Home Video logo. Panning further down, we see the classic image of Sam Neill as whatever his name was, Alan Grant. And then panning further down, we see the two little kid brats, computer nerd, hacker chick, and the kid who would go on to be in other movies. The girl not so much. Was she in like Tremors 2 or 3 or something like that? Panning further down, we see the Richard Attenborough and Laura Dern and Sam Neill hatching a velociraptor, and then the fourth image on the bottom there is a classic CG shot of the, is that called a Brontosaurus? I'm not a huge dinosaur enthusiast. On the bottom there we've got color, 2 hours and 7 minutes, PG-13, digitally recorded, closed caption, trademark and copyright 1993, Universal City Studios Incorporated and Amblin Entertainment Incorporated, all rights reserved. Once again, that's copyright for the movie's release here in theaters. And on the very bottom here you can see this film has been modified from its original version. It has been formatted to fit your TV. Sliding the cassette out, we've got your basic early to mid-90s Universal home video kind of watermark, which is a white label with a blue, light blue, like just repeating the MCA/Universal home video over and over, almost like an OCD psychopath in the background, but your very cool Jurassic Park logo there. Color, 2 hours, 7 minutes, Dolby surround stereo, closed, I don't know if I don't think I need to read all that stuff, but you know, we just looked at the VHS release of, you know, from 2 years prior, People Under the Stairs, and the stuff on the bottom here couldn't really see because of, you know, I ripped off a security little label, but here we can see on the bottom, printed in USA and copyright 94, MCA home video, and then cool little under the MCA Universal home video logo we see VHS Hi-Fi. And unlike the People Under the Stairs VHS, maybe 2 years later they were stopped printing the spine labels because there's no spine label on that particular VHS, so either there never was one or it was taken off somewhere along the line, this being a previously owned VHS that I got previously, you know, viewed for $1 on clearance at half price in 2007. It's possible that by the 1994 MCA Universal just abandoned the spine labels. After all, what's really the point of putting a label on the spine, really? I mean, there isn't really one. You guys might be wondering, well, why am I not showcasing the widescreen VHS release that I bought, you know, a week early at Suncoast when, you know, the other store put the movies out a week early? It's because I don't know if I know where the hell that is. I may have gotten rid of it because I got, you know, the movie on Laserdisc subsequently, and then DVD, and then you know, Blu-ray, of course. So there's a good chance that it's kind of a bummer. That's kind of the more collectible of the two VHSs. There's a good chance I don't even have the widescreen VHS release of this anymore. So that's why, in case you're wondering why I'm not showing that instead or in addition to this VHS, that's why, because I may no longer have it anymore. Pretty good reason. I do have some other cool stuff though that I would imagine I got probably working at Suncoast in the time of this movie's release on home video. I would imagine I got this. This is something that I just kind of put together that was in a bag, brand new, that I mean, it was, you know, kind of flat and I just made it a box or whatever, but this is a part of the promotional material for the VHS release back in 1994. You've got I'm a small man, I'm a small puppet man. I'm only the size of this VHS box, but you've got an oversized VHS box replica here. As you can see, it's not perfect, like it's not perfect, but it's pretty close to the VHS box release. I'm Tim Thomerson in Dullman versus Huge Movie Fanatics Nate, but this is how they did the Dullman movie. It's like, oh, look at the VHS, I'm so small. But as you can see, they kind of tried to replicate the, the VHS on this particular thing, and it's, you know, front and, you don't have the back, it's like the same thing on the back, the front on both sides, but what you do is there's a hole here on the top, and they'd actually provided the little thing you were supposed to, you know, you poke in there to hang it from the ceiling. This is meant to hang from the ceiling, and just the wind or the spirits in the store or whatever kind of just make it rotate however it wants. But you've also got this, I don't know where this stuff is supposed to go. It's probably supposed to go on the little piece of thread they give you, but as you can see, this is kind of warped, but it says reserve your copy now on both sides. This is warped. And this is the really cool one. You've got this one that says coming soon, October 4th, 1994. This also is supposed to hang from that thread. Both sides, this one's not as warped. So in addition to that and the oversized VHS box. This was also in the bag. It's your Jurassic Park hanging mobile instructions to make the flat box an actual box and put your signage through the thing and hang it from the ceiling. But in addition to that, we also got these cool promotional things that are double-sided. On one side you've got Tyrannosaurus Rex, kind of like a sign at the park, and on the other side you've got Jurassic Park. Then you've got another one. This is all promoting the VHS home video release, Dinosaur Crossing, and then on the other side it's Jurassic Park. I think these are meant to be hanged from the ceiling. Probably they want you to probably hang them, you know, like this, where they're like, you know, one on top of each other. I don't think there's really any rules. Then you've got Bring Home the Biggest Movie of All Time. What's cool about this one is it's got a cool black logo versus the yellow, you know, the logo on the yellow, which I don't think looks as good. I don't think that looks as good. Then you've got a sign indicating a danger velociraptor section of the park, and the boring logo on yellow there. Then you've got an adventure 65 million years in the making. Once again, all home video promotional signage. We've got the cooler logo on black there, in my opinion. And then finally we've got signage indicating, what's it say? Dinosaur Crossing. It'd be fun to go to a frickin' trail and put this there and see how long it lasts, but it's actually probably worth too much to do that. But you've got your crap logo on yellow. It seems like they had the logo mostly on yellow, which I think looks stupid, but on all of these it says not for sale, printed in USA, for promotional use only, trademark and copyright 1993, Universal City Studios Incorporated and Amblin Entertainment Incorporated, all rights reserved. So these are kind of fun. So before I ended the video, I went and gathered this stuff together. I knew where it was, so it wasn't very difficult. And then I've also got some extras. These are just duplicates of things that I've already showed you. One of the advantages to working at Suncoast, or I would imagine if someone worked at a video store at the same time of the movie's release on home video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the showcasing of the original North American VHS release of Jurassic Park and assorted home video promotional material. Once again, I'm a little boy shrunken down by aliens and bad channels. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.